Hi everyone, again here looking for and listening from stories from the Wild Oregon Synod Web. We're here. We have recently launched the Reckoning with Racism cohort in partnership with the Ecumenical Ministries of Oregon, and there are 42 teams from congregations and institutions throughout Oregon. It is my excitement to introduce interim pastor Peggy Yingst. Oh, thank you, Peggy, from Gloria Dei in Coos Bay, one of our Oregon Synod leaders engaging in this cohort. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. It's good to be here, Juan Carlos. I'm here with 7 of my congregational members. I know it's a large contingency, but I'm here with 7 others from Coos Bay here at Gloria Dei.
Oh, thank you.
Good to be with you.
We are eager to hear from you. Peggy, can you share a story that gets at the heart of this cohort for you?
Yeah, I can actually. I grew up a kid who was lesbian, and because I grew up with differences and was not like everybody else, I know what it's like to be excluded because of who I am. Tackling racism is incredibly important to me.
Thank you. And I remember that you told me that you were developing a new symbol in Coos Bay with the Gloria Dei Lutheran Church. Could you share a little bit more about that?
Yeah,
I think it's here, right? Is this one?
It's right there.
Yes.
Back in June, Gloria Dei has been a Reconciling in Christ congregation for a couple years, and when I came here last November, it was so encouraging for me to see. We tried putting up a pride flag last June, which was taken down by vandals less than 2 weeks after we had put it up. So we have just developed this sign. We just put it up at the end of October, and it's important, I think, to use the not only the pride symbol, the Christian pride symbol, but the new expanded version contains the trans logo and the trans colors, as well as the Black and Indigenous peoples colors, so that we truly represent and we let the community know that Gloria Dei welcomes everyone.
Yeah, I see many colors there, many colors around the symbol, and happily, because one color is so boring, and I'm so happy that the color brown is there, right? Because if not, where is the place for me? So thank you for doing this work. Thank you for doing this work, Peggy. How does this work connect to the horizon of the Wild Web? We have been hearing Wild Web of relationship constantly. Bishop Lori has been pointing out to us this horizon that we dream as a Wild Web. We are becoming.
Well, we realized at Gloria Dei that just to say that we were reconciling in Christ, or just to say that we were open to everyone and welcoming of everyone, wasn't enough. We started a Wednesday night group that started off with the Synod's information on the Emmanuel 9. And then we went into reading Pastor Lenny Duncan's book, Dear Church. We're now working on other things, and we've been connected with not only the Synod's Day of Learning, which happened in September, but also I belong to the faith community's Reckoning with Oregon's Racism. I think that those resources are incredibly important and incredibly useful for work and teaching and learning in our congregations.
Yeah, we were so glad to see you at the Synod Day of Learning in the workshop, specifically about working against racism, and now being part of the cohort among the other 42 teams that we have. So thank you. Yeah.
Not everyone realizes that racism was a problem. We have a racist history here in Coos Bay. It is the site of the only lynching of a Black man, Alonzo Tucker, in the early 1900s. And so that's a very, very sad part of our history. And we all reckon with that and know that we have to do better.
Yeah, now that you said that it's very sad part of our history, uh, I would like to highlight that the opposite of joy is not sadness, or is not sadness, is the hardness of the heart in the gospel, right?
You're
So
exactly right.
yeah, we need to embrace our sadness about many things, but that doesn't mean that we cannot celebrate the efforts that we are doing, but we can celebrate that we are not stuck with the hardness of the heart.
We have come, we've all realized that God's creation and all of God's children come in so many different, not only colors, but in the ways of, and the peoples that we love. God does not discriminate between our skin color, people we love, the way that we do worship. We're all God's children.
Yeah, thank you,
And we should
Peggy.
celebrate.
Thank
Be
you.
joyful.
Yeah, yes, I see the light coming to my face. I don't, but if you told me that you remember a song from your time in seminary in Oakland, if your efforts around this work had a signature, or like a signature theme song, what would it be?
When I was at Pacific Lutheran Theological Seminary in Berkeley, my first 2 years, I was assigned to Bethlehem Lutheran Church, which is a historically Black church. Amazing church. I had thought it would be different from my home church, but it wasn't, except the music was just a lot better.
Could you help us sing in somebody? Yes.
Yes, he's trying to prod me along.
Okay.
They used to sing, Halle, halle, hallelujah, halle, halle, hallelujah. They used to sing that every Sunday as their gospel acclamation, which it was such a wonderful and dear place.
We're singing with you, Peggy, and all the communities engaging in this work. Thank you for being in wild relationship with the Oregon Synod. Thank you for being here, sitting there in the assembly with all your people. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Juan Carlos, for giving me the opportunity.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.